What's up, everybody? Brett here, back today playing some more Timberborn. And I just want to say right off the bat, thank you guys for watching. And here we go. So, guys, another thing right off the bat. I've got a bit of a cold. If I have to blow my nose, whatever, drink some water in the middle of this, I hope you don't mind. It's hot in Texas right now. I've got a cold, and it's a little bit miserable. So, off camera, guys, I went ahead and I sat down and I just played with the dam system. The landscaping system for a while. I used some of our tech to unlock the floodgates, the adjustable heights. That's not going to be necessary here. What I went ahead and did was I figured out how to get this done. So I figured it out. I reloaded from right before I figured it out. And that's where we are now. So here's the thing. We don't have any droughts coming yet. Thank goodness. Let's go ahead and get everything kind of rolling as we go. We could fast forward it a bit here as I speak. Let's actually fast forward it a lot, because this is the crux of the deal. Our maple trees are not grown yet. They are the massive investment in water and time that we've put in so that we can ultimately get as much timber as possible. In the meantime, we had the lumber mill was, destroying all of our log production. I realized that. I paused it for now, as long as we have enough planks, and we have 60 of these, I do believe. So we don't really need any more of that production going on. The only other thing that's eating our log production is definitely the grill. But I want that to continue going. What I need right now is for all of these pines that pop up, they are going to go into dam production. So what did I have to do to make this dam? I needed to build the dam. So go ahead, make the dam, boom, and then put a path on top of it. So it's a little more intuitive perhaps than I was giving it credit for, but it's still goddamn not all that intuitive. You know what? I might just finish this out as well. So yeah, so once they finish this dam, and I put a path on top of it, it extends the range. So you can't see it yet because, well, I guess you kind of can. But our guys could reach this. They could also reach this one. This is the test here, because it's out in the middle of the water. But if you look, our building range has been extended. So we're going to finally get to the other side of this river. And what this dam is also going to do, whenever we do get a drought, which hopefully isn't for quite some time, this area starting from here, this part of the river, all the way here will be like a giant reservoir of water that we'll be able to pump from. All my other building projects currently on hold. I think that's an absolute necessity. Our food stores are going down. Our water stores are going down. But if we can get this done before the next drought, I think this is the most important mission that we've got going currently. So we're going to endeavor to get that done for sure. I've got some blueberries being planted. I think that's pretty cool. We've got the rooftop terrace that's going to be getting built with a little stairway, some extra water tanks, extra water pumps, and water storage. What we really need right now also is a house. I think we can afford to build one extra house to make sure we don't have any homeless beavers. What a weird sentence that is, but we'll get that going as well. And I'm going to pause it until we absolutely need it, because boy do I want to get this dam done, because I think if we don't get the dam done, we lose. I think we're going to get hit by a drought. They've been getting progressively longer and longer, and I think that if we're not careful, we're going to get smashed by a drought that's longer. We don't even have enough food and water to survive like the last drought we went through, much less a bigger drought. So we absolutely have to get this reservoir of water done. And by the time we do this, our maple trees, let's see, some of them in their 70 percentile. I think we have some that are a little bit further along than that, maybe in like the near 80s perhaps. The size is like not much of an indicator. Yeah, these are 70s as well. So we've got trees on the way, and that's a lot. Each one of these represents 8 logs, which is awesome. And meanwhile, the pines only represent 2. And once we cross over and we make this, we'll be able to harvest all these birches, which are only 1. But this is a nice little kind of reservoir of trees as well. We can start again. We can make a whole nother city kind of on this other side here. Another district. There's a lot of places for us to go now with the new understanding of how this works. And then, yeah, I'm also considering, expanding this way. I think this is more of a natural expansion. If we clear this, this whole area floods and becomes green. If we could dynamite our way to here, which, I mean, we've got 400 tech. You know, let's not pause it. We've got 400 tech. I mean, what is the dynamite? So you need to have the explosives factory. That takes 400. And then dynamite takes another 600. So it's 1,000 science. Yeah, that's kind of a lot, actually. We could get the explosives factory, but then we also have to unlock... Oh, it's not here. It's probably under wood, perhaps? Yeah, the gear workshop, which converts planks into gears. That's 100. So we're talking about 1,100 minimum. Paper and printing press to get books. Yeah, we're not in any of that kind of league yet. Currently, we don't need the extra house. This is good. This is all going according to plan, guys. The Beavers are killing it. Having this entire big section of water whenever we have our next drought is going to be crucial to us not dying. And I'm hoping even, I still don't see a drought on the horizon, and we're almost done here. Let's also, just while I'm thinking about it, let's get another lumberjack flag here. And then set this to clear trees. It's going to be a good tree cutting area. I don't know what the range of this will be, but we'll just clear that as well. Oh wow, this tree cutting area needs to be fixed. We don't have that correct. Yeah, keep going, guys. Oh, this automatically... No, it doesn't. Okay. I thought for a second it automatically paused, but it does not. Sharpen that up a little bit. I see we have area over here that could also be cleaned up. Just visual. I don't think this has any actual gameplay relevance. No trees are going to grow there magically. But just for me, so that I know, you know, where our areas are at a glance. Very good. And then, of course, we can always clear up the other area. Alright. And there we go. I heard the timer tick. We've got 3 days, and we're almost done with our building. And it looks like the pine trees sprouted up just in time to get this done. But they've got to get it done. Okay, only 2 logs left for this one piece. And then this next one, we're going to need 20. And it looks like we're going to have enough trees. Meanwhile, the potatoes, you know, these guys are at 5 logs. They just need the potato production to kick off. Carrots, potatoes, potatoes. I'm going to put another farm here as well when we get the chance. You know, this blueberry patch is very ugly, and this is a very valuable piece of land here. But I'm happy to leave it to blueberries for now. We'll figure out something better soon. Oh my god, is it done? They just need to finish building it, you lazy beavers. Get over here. Get over here right now and finish my dam. And then we'll probably prioritize, let's see. Unfortunately, we don't have... When this river stops, this pump isn't going to be active, so there's really not much point in building that. We'll probably prioritize getting the house and the water storage. Okay, now is a good pause. Let's get the house first. Our warehouse storage, we're still good on that. We don't quite need that yet. And then let's get all of these filled. I want more water storage if possible. Let's definitely unpause them as well. This is also fine. They only need 1 log here. But beautiful. Perfect. And it's a bit of a long way for them to walk and cut all this down, but we don't need this, you know, right away. Our maples are so close. Not all of them. That's at 90%. Yeah. And then the trees will just come pouring in, and we'll be able to start building and expanding in ways that we've been wanting to this whole time. I'm excited. Should probably even get an additional house, just while I'm thinking about it. Is it the mirror? Yes. Whoop. There we go. And this place, sure. Get all this built. We've got the additional water tanks being built. We could unlock the big water tanks. I'm saving this spot for another irrigation tower. Although that might be kind of stupid. Now that I have the dam up and I understand how the dams work, I don't think this place will ever need... yeah, I don't think it'll ever need an irrigation tower. To me, it was like an emergency protocol in case, you know, the whole river dried up and we wouldn't have the ability to water our crops. Maybe we could keep some crops going if we had a surplus of water. But I don't think we need it. I think what we do need, however, is another farmhouse, which I'm going to put here, I do believe. And of all the options that I have... Let's do some potatoes and some carrots. All potatoes on that side, all carrots here. Because I think we've got enough beavers to get that done, and I'm glad we got the extra house going because it's already a thing. Oh no, and then the drought has started, guys. But we should be fine. And I'm going to let this get built as well. We don't need it yet. I'm also going to turn this back on, because I know some of these trees are at 90%. Some of them maybe even a little closer than that. Yeah, I was at 95%. So I want to make sure these guys are working as soon as possible. Let's get this back up. Yeah, just all of our projects can get going. Oh, this needs to go. Let's go, man. Build this. Needs one log. What are we doing? Bring me my log. So yeah, look, it worked. It worked exactly as planned. And this should be more than enough water for everything. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. And I think we'll survive. And saw how long that drought was? Was it 6 days? Was that how long that was? That was no good. But with the building of the rooftop terrace, a great place to talk the night away, and what a view. A place for beavers to relax and socialize in the evening. You know, there's probably a way to do all of this housing stuff better to make it... Eventually I wanted to make like castles. I wanted to make our stuff look sweet. I just don't know if that's realistic for now. This could be just a nice starting village area, and then as we migrate maybe over here, this could, or even here, I mean, look at this huge wide open land. I don't quite know how we irrigate this without dynamite. I don't think there is a way to do that for us to dig, you know, and make a little rivulets system. These birches are almost gone. And the maples are growing. Excellent. So the wood stores are coming in hot. Feels good. Go team. And even more and additional farms would be excellent. I might put just a big potato farm here and build another grill. Having 2 doesn't feel terrible. Could make one of those. We definitely need another house. That's high priority, this house. But yeah, I'm happy we did this. And we can make another little dam here. Although that might be a bit redundant because it's already kind of acts like a dam, perhaps. Let's see. Or you know, maybe it's not. Maybe it is good. If it gives me like an additional height to go to. I don't know. I don't know how that works. I feel like the water would never... It'll essentially just give me a bridge, and I might not need that. We'll hold off on building a dam there. I don't think that's necessary at the moment. Is everything getting built? Nice. Extra water storage there. Let's maybe build a few more. And by a few, I mean let's build a hell of a lot more. We've got a ton of water storage here. We've got a little bit in the center next to the housing and stuff, which I think is great. But because we will probably be expanding in this direction, let's get a ton of water storage. And let's also get another farmhouse. It's just a little rough. Because, and what I'm thinking here is it's a little rough because without the dams here, if I had a dam here and there was some water here, I think this area would stay good despite the... Let's see, we can do this. Let's do that. And this isn't the same level. I wonder if I just need to put stairs there and then a path. If that works the way I want it to work. Alright. I feel like very soon here we're going to want to start getting vertical. We've got this whole other area to play with. I feel like... Where's our forestry? Yeah, it doesn't quite reach, does it? I feel like if I'm going to make another district, which I think we do like this, right? I think it involves putting a district center here, but I don't like this. Is there a way for us to like dam here? Huh. How would I do that? Would I just build a path? Because what, I mean, ideally, why wouldn't I dam it all the way at the end of the river? You know, and then keep the water that way. I don't know, this whole big lake area here is pretty sweet. I guess I just don't know enough about the game yet to understand the best way to play that. But the drought is over in 0.5 days. Excellent. Let's plant some crops. Because I built the extra grill, I kind of want to do some potatoes. I don't even know if they'll plant the way I want them to. When there's no dry, when there's only dry land at the moment. Let's keep it going, keep it going. Food looks good, water looks great, and finally our log resources are incredible. I was thinking about unlocking something else like the temple here. It gives spirituality a plus. Because here's the deal, if we get up to level 8 in our population's well-being, which I think a temple will do, it'll be spirituality. It'll give us another metric by which to increase this. We'll unlock the other faction for this game. Now the temple costs a lot, 120 logs. Which we have, and 40 planks, which we have. I don't know how many of these we need. I don't know how big it is. Just to look at it for a second. It's cool looking. Where could we fit this? Could we fit this somewhere central? Not quite, right? Oh, that's interesting. We could have it here tucked away behind the housing. Up here is kind of a cool area as well, but it doesn't seem... Let's see. I think in order to test... Because you see, watch. When I place this down here, you can see its effective range. And it's pretty bad. Over on the left-hand side, it's good. You know, it's medium to where the housing is. But let's say I place it... I don't know. I didn't see where it was. Let's see. Up to side 2. Got it. Boom, 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 boom. Delete. Alright. Let's say I place it here. What kind of coverage can I expect? It's kind of the same. Because I guess all this road is extra distance. The way to do it would be... Well, I'm not sure what the way to do it would be. This is such a cool, like, central place for our people. The Beaver tribe. I feel like we want it here, right? Right in the heart of downtown. But I'm thinking we'd have to destroy... It's kind of a pain in the butt. I would destroy this path, destroy all these, and then make a path going this way. I'd have to unplant all these trees. It's kind of a pain in the butt. But I feel like this is such an important building. We don't want to put it in a terrible spot. It's really just a question of, like, where are we expanding next? And I think it's out here. But this is going to be like a big agricultural area, so I don't want it there. So that's why I'm kind of, you know, undecided here. I think this is it. I think this is where we go. Let's do it. This should be cool. Keep going, guys. And that was 300 science points, so let's hope that's enough. But the temple is next to our district center. That feels right. We've got science and religion right next to each other. Hopefully they don't starting to eat beef. Food's still looking good. We're getting the dam completed. That's excellent. Because the water should be coming back any second now. Here we go. It takes quite some time. So the thing about the drought is you have to plan on it taking like a whole extra day because of just how long it takes for the water to come back. Will they plant in dry soil? They will. Good to know. They're probably bringing... Okay, they're bringing everything here. I'm going to turn this back on. I know we don't have the, the water movement yet. Ooh, and we're so full on housing. Housing needs to be another big priority. I could unlock bigger housing. Houses lots of beavers. 250 for this. But what I would rather do is start going vertical in some way. But the way I've built, I think that's not going to be ideal. I need to devise some sort of like ladder system and pathing system for them to walk up top. I think I need to start playing with this and understanding how this works. So like build this here, build a line all the way down here, put a stairway right there, and then I would be able to, let's see, I'm going to do that. Let's do this, or this maybe even. That gives me a bit of space to play with here. Could even go one more, honestly. Why? Yeah. Why? Let's hold off. I think this is the way we do it. But let's hold off with this. Let's delete. Delete. I know there's a better way to do this. It's a little faster. Delete that. I think we just continue building. Path, please. Just a little bit more housing right here, and then we'll go vertical from here, and then we'll go all the way to the top. And we'll have to do the same thing on this side as well. And I think maybe the stairs will be... I don't know. This isn't... You know what? I think I got it. I think we'll get... I got it. All right, we'll do something like this. Like this, and then we'll make a walkway because the doors match each other if you look at them, and then we can make walkways here, and they'll be able to get to their next story houses. So that's good. We found a way to like make this what I consider to be slightly perhaps inefficient housing situation last a little while longer. And there's mini lodges. I think you use these whenever you're trying to make fancy, castles and stuff. You can use these to make like minarets. So the water's, it's coming back. It'll spill over the top at a certain point once we've kind of finished building our dam here. What are we looking at for the temple? Just waiting on the water to spill over the top, and now it is, finally. It took a second, but we've got the water flow going. It's all according to plan. Yeah, we don't have enough potatoes growing. But we're trying to fix that. We've got 2 new farms with lots of potatoes. I kind of also want to unlock something else. Maybe like some decoration. A beaver statue for aesthetics. A field decoration meant to scare birds. If this like also increased our production, I would be super down for that. I do want to... it's 500 science. We don't have enough to do that. Even if I wanted to, we don't have enough to do that. Some shrubs, some benches. We'll play around with that in the future. I don't think I can afford to do that quite yet. And then the monument costs 200 logs, the laborer monument. And 1,000 science points, which we also can't mess with. The windmills are something I would like to start playing with. It'll save us in times where we need the power. I don't know why the water's not flowing better. Is this a bad idea? I feel like just the water's not flowing enough, because this pump isn't even working. And I don't know why the water's not getting to this last little spot here. Okay, it's starting to work now. It's kind of weird. Maybe it'll all work better once the dam is complete. But there we go. More power, we'll get more planks. What's our shortage right now? I guess all of our resources are going to this dam. And when they're done with that, they'll probably start working over here. I'm thinking right now about potentially making another forest. Our forester doesn't reach, so we're going to need to make a whole new wooding or like a wood cutting apparatus place over here. Let's make a forester. What does that reach? Pretty much everything I need it to reach, honestly. Could go more into viscerally. Yeah, I like that. That's good. And let's go for... I don't need a lumber mill. Get another lumberjack flag. And let's get... Is it under storage? Yes, a log pile. We'll also get a log pile while we're at it. Yeah, I'm not in love with how I did this. But this should all be fine. That might be a little bit of a waste. I don't think there's anything we can realistically place like that. Let's just do this. And then we'll make a planting area. And we want it to be not really here. We want it to be here. But we need to be careful about how we place it. Because the thing is, we're going to keep this place green with our dams. Even when the rivers run dry. But if we place, you know, the forest out here, it won't work that way. So let's be kind of cool about how we do this. I want to leave room for paths. I also want to leave room for potential water pumps. Maybe one here, one here, one here type of thing. Or even better, this might have to go. Let's clear this. Yeah, let's try and be forward thinking, you know? We want something on this side of the river that's also in this area. So this is going to have to be cleared. Planting, clear. The situation just dictates that that's how we do this. Okay. I'll go as far as that. I mean, that's not bad, but it might not justify all of this infrastructure that we're putting all this effort into. Let's turn around here. And try and imagine maybe a path going here. And up. And then potentially another path, you know, kind of winding around this way. And then potentially we could just, yeah, fill this in with maples. I like it. I like it a lot. But guys, that's going to be it for me today. We survived. I wish we were a little bit closer to building the temple. I could heavily prioritize it, but I kind of want them to get this dam done first and see how that works. Apologies for having to blow my nose. I know it's not nice. Not nice for me either. Ugh. Alright, now just the stairs. Let's super fast forward here. Food and water looks good. Every now and then you definitely need to check in with that. Make sure you're doing the right thing. Housing situation. Okay. I wonder why it's taking quite so long. Maybe we get an extra couple workers. They've got a bit more of a track into building this stuff than these guys who, yeah, they like can't even reach. Did we only have one worker doing all that? That could have been it. We get a nice autosave here. And we will irrigate this at some point to extend our farmlands. I mean, we might even want to just maple it up here a little bit more. Just finish out the line here with water towers. Probably fine. Are we able to justify 2 of these? Perhaps not. Not at the moment. No. We'll pause 1. We'll pause 1. Because this guy's full on logs. He's got no potatoes, and he's got no grilled potatoes in storage. So, obviously we're not using that to its maximum potential there. Oh my gosh, we've almost got the temple. Alright, yeah. I'm glad I didn't quite sign off yet, because this is done, and now they're putting all their effort into the temple, and we're almost there. Like the song from Princess and the Frog. It's a beautiful song. Go listen to it. And just like that, boom, the temple is done. And it is cool. And I hope that we get a chance to do something with it. Must be built on the ground. Spirituality temple. Here, Beavers thank the whimsical nature for its relative generosity. It didn't shoot us over the moon with well-being, which is kind of what I was hoping it would do. But that is okay. I kind of want to unpause this since our water situation has been figured out. I also want to build real quick, while I'm thinking about it, some additional water storage. And just like that, I think our water problems are solved. Our tree problems are solved. We just had to invest in ourselves and get to the point where our maple tree made sense. You know, I'm okay keeping the pines, but I feel like why would you ever do pines when you can get many times the return by doing the maple trees? It just doesn't make sense. Our forestry's going now. Could even come up here, get all these dead logs. Just tell them we can mark tree cutting area as all of this, please. And then also all of that. Clear this area out. And yeah, that's going to be it for me today, guys. Glad we accomplished something kind of big. Got the temple. We've got lots of new technology. We're going to go vertical in our next episode. We're going to build a lot of housing and figure out nice, cool little walkways. Maybe put some roofs on them. You know, and start really trying to plan our next area. And you know what? This irrigation tower, we'll put that on pause because it doesn't make sense to keep this watered while we're still utilizing free farmland that doesn't cost our water reserves. So let's keep that off for now. But that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Brett. Channel's Goodtalk Gaming. And as always, y'all, I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.